What's going on, everybody? xDomoSenpaix here, and I don't regularly do episode reviews, right? I don't usually do that. I used to do episode reactions, but as you guys know, I stopped doing that. But this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen kind of made me want to jump in and discuss some things that caught my attention specifically about this episode, right? Episode 17 of Jujutsu Kaisen was called Kyoto Sister School Exchange Event Group Battle 3, but I'm gonna title this Bonds because we get into a few bond instances when it comes to this. We have the bond between Momo and Mai. We have the bond between Nobara and Maki. And we also have the sister bond between Maki and Mai, Maki being the older one. And it was super interesting to me how all of this went down and how it all led up to Maki versus Mai. And I'm not even gonna count out, right? The first battle. The first battle was something special. Maki was flexing her shit, letting people know, like, I may be a 4th grade sorcerer, I may be the bottom of the totem pole, but I am a lot stronger than all of you. I have been training a lot. I work my ass off to do what I do, and I'm gonna show you the fruits of my labor. I'm gonna make you guys accept me, which is something that I'm gonna talk about later. Nobara versus Momo, that was an exciting battle because Momo really looked down on Nobara. As you know, she's a first year, there's no way she's that strong. I'm gonna explain why Mai has it hard, not knowing that Maki also had it hard, and that's who Nobara really looks up to. They became really close friends immediately. But the important bond that I'm gonna talk about is the one that Mai and Maki have as sisters. And there's something there, there's a lesson there, right? There's a lesson in what transpired during that fight. Mai has a grudge against Maki because with Maki leaving, it forced Mai to do all the things that she did not want to do. But as a counter to that, we know that at the end of the day, Maki was training her ass off, working hella hard. Everyone looked down on her because she couldn't see curses. She didn't have any awareness of curses. That made Maki work twice as hard to become who she is now. She told, I'm assuming that's their father, right? The head of the clan. She said, I'm going to come back and take over. I'm gonna become the head of the clan. He laughed in her face. Mai was sitting there listening. Mai was sitting there listening to the conversation. And the one thing that caught me was what Mai said after Maki left, because the head of the clan told Maki that I'm going to make you go through hell. That's essentially what he said. And I'm going to make Mai go through it. Maki did say that Mai has nothing to do with this. So with that being said, you heard Mai utter liar. Now, why would Mai utter liar? I feel like what they're trying to imply there is that Maki knows all of this. Maki doesn't want Mai to have to deal with any of this because Maki knows how scared Mai is of curses. And Mai, being as intuitive as she is, understands that, which is why she called her a liar. Again, this episode really shows off what it means to have bonds. Harkening back to Momo versus Nobara, Momo was trying to explain just how hard Mai has it. She's from the Zenin clan. She has to deal with all of this stuff. She has to take on their specific technique, and it's so hard. It's so hard for Mai. And again, I'm gonna reiterate it. At least in my opinion, I think Maki had it harder because it took a lot of courage to leave the clan. It took a lot of courage to say, fuck this, I'm going out on my own. I'm gonna train as hard as I can on my own. I'm gonna get strong. I'm gonna come back and take over the clan. I'm gonna prove to you guys just how strong I am. I'm gonna prove to you guys just how courageous I am. I'm gonna prove all of you doubters wrong. And I think that's something that Mai overlooked, right? I think that's something that Mai overlooked is just how much just how hard she had to work, just how hard Maki had to work, and just how much courage that took. That shows in spades when Mai overlooks everything that Maki has done towards the end of the battle, which is why she lost. She thought she knew everything about her sister. She thought she knew everything about her older sister. And let me tell you, everything that she did, whether you think about it this way or not, was for her. She never wanted Mai to go through this. Harkening back to what I said before, I feel like Maki did all of this so that way Mai didn't have to deal with any of it. But as a Zenin clan member, Mai was forced to deal with it one way or another. And I think that's what caused the discourse between the two, right? I think that's what left such a stain on Mai's bond with her sister. Really good episode. I'm looking forward to next week. We're gonna get to see Fushiguro go all out. I'm looking forward to that. I seen Mahito in there, right? I seen Mahito in there. So it's looking like they may invade, right? I think that's what it's gonna be. It's looking like they're gonna invade, but I'm not too sure. Anyways, man, did I miss out on some information? This was really fast. I just watched the episode and I just kind of wanted to reiterate my thoughts on how I felt. Anything I missed out on? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, in the comments, let me know if you share any of the same sentiments as I do in regards to this episode. If you enjoy this style of content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 3,000 subscribers, so if you guys would like to help me out in reaching that goal, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The Twitter is gonna pop up somewhere on the screen. The link is also in the description to my Twitter, my Instagram, all of that, just to keep up with my daily life and updates on potential videos. As always, it's xDomoSenpaix, and I will see you guys in the next video.